So, today a small backtesting session on NQ. Normally I'm only trading Forex, so euro, pound, dollar, but Forex lately has been really boring, like really shitty price action, or in February at least. Yeah, I tried to get a reversal here after sweeping those lows. Low risk buy here, but broke down again, couldn't close above, so we died again. Then on Friday I tried to get a reversal here. We had SMT on the lows with DXY, close below the inverse fair value gap on dollar, and also here. So I entered with stops down here, and my break-even level was this high. Yeah, so we swapped it, everyone break even, got stopped. Then we swapped those lows here, or like the week low. We triple swapped it actually. And then here the info about the tariffs came out, that Trump's tariffs are not allowed or were illegal. So price pumped to my TP basically. Yeah, so I started trading the NQ futures because you got way more stuff to do there. On the Forex charts I normally trade the 1 hour, but yeah, normally I'm only trading the 1 hour, not even the 15 minute actually. It just works the best. I backtested it. SMT with the 1 hour on Forex works perfect. So yeah, you got lots of, like, way more stuff to do on futures. But yeah, it's February the 16th, so previous week. So yeah, let's go through it, marking out this 4 hour range on the 4 hour, using the ES and YM for SMTs. We also got this liquidity here, the 1 hour gap, yeah, which is in premium of the range. We also got this low down here and this low down here. And I think that should be it. So yeah, we're in London session right here. Swept Asia highs. Swept Asia highs. Swept this week low here. In the discount of the range. So yeah, this here would have been actually a good entry. Target higher, but yeah, whatever. I've already skipped through that, I guess. Yeah, so let's see and wait for AM session. Yeah, AM session starts at 15:30 on UTC +1, so Germany time. That's right here. We're already dying before. That's nice. Yeah, so we took out this target here. So we swept Asia lows, we got this low down here, and this one. Yeah, so we could look for a reversal here. I'm not sure if we will go down to this, that low down there. Didn't sweep the Asia lows on YM. But yeah, let's wait and see till we Hit those slows down here. Got it. Okay, nice. Now we swept it. We got this range here. We got those highs almost in premium of the range. So if we could now see a reversal, that would be nice. We closed above this. We closed above here already. It's actually nice. It's a nice setup, I think. I think I'm gonna take a long here. Stops below here. Target up here. Because we created this order block, and we closed below the inverse value gap as well. We double swept below, like this sweep, like the high time frame sweep, and this sweep. So yeah, I think that should be fine. Yeah. Okay, that was a pretty simple setup, I guess. Backtesting NQ. Right. Okay, nice. Yeah, +2. That's nice to see. The open manipulated below the, like equity open manipulated below. Could have actually probably even held it for way longer, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, we could also drop here, so taking off most makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's see. We closed below here, we swept the low. We could sweep those highs, and then it's still a little bit in discount, right? I don't like it. I would at least want it to trade into premium of the range. No, it just died. Yeah, okay, that's fine. If we would have traded into premium of the range. Oh wait, it didn't mark correctly. Oh damn. Yeah, but I still would have wanted to see double confirmation. Like we only swept the high here. Would have been a retracement, like another sweep here. Sweep of the high, and then it would have been nice setup. Because otherwise, I mean, you could have like shorted maybe here, but your stop needed to be at the high, and then like target to R down here, like the AM lows. And this is something else you could target. Really red. Yeah, I mean, you could go break even here. Yeah, but I don't really like that setup that much. Yeah. Would have also been a break even. So, yeah. It's fun. So now we will skip to the PM session starting at 19 Germany time. Yeah, in backtesting, I'm not using the S and YM that much, but while live trading, it's a little bit easier, I would say. Okay, so we double swapped the lows now after taking the high time frame liquidity. We get the AM highs here, the obvious draw for this session. We swept the lows. Now, if you take a look at this range, here to here, that's a weak high and premium of the range. So that's a really, really good target. Didn't really manipulate down here, did we? See, we got a SMT here. Like here. Maybe we already run this before the session starts. So session is starting right here. We got right here. So session starts. Yeah, I see good many. I mean, we got this order block right here, right? Tapped it perfectly. SMT at those lows. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good long here because we also inverse this fair value gap. Targeting 2. We get the entry here. It's a close one. Nice, and we get the TP. Perfect, actually. Yeah, so we used the OB here. I didn't expect the price to come down here again because we had the SMT with ES and YM. We created, like at the open, we pushed up higher, created the OB here, so it's like a propulsion block. And we inverse this fair value gap as well. Like almost, I guess. Yeah, stops at low, so +2. Nice to see. Alright. That was the PM session. No, Monday was a holiday, I think. Yeah, it was US bank holiday. Yeah, so that trade wasn't even, like, we couldn't even take that one, I think. But I mean, it was correct. So might as well leave it in there. Yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, then skip forward to the next London session at 3. Asia session. Yeah, at 9. True. London open here. Clean up the chart a little bit. Go to 1 hour. Do we have SMT somewhere? SMT here. We're still gonna mark all the liquidity. Like, we got lots of liquidity above. Holy. We swap that low. Maybe we can also sweep the ones down here. But I'm definitely long favored because we are so much in discount of this range here. So definitely preferring longs. Referencing, actually. Okay, so London session starts. It's a 5-minute it. One minute, we double swept those lows. We got those highs up here. A really nice target. Actually would have wanted to see it get swept in London session again. Did it sweep it on ES or YM lows? No, we did not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that this much. So yeah, it's probably just gonna expand. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, I think that one was a pretty clean entry here, because we double swept the lows. We created this order block. We created the propulsion block on top of it. We had a weak low inside of the propulsion block, swept this here. And then we closed above the inverse figure for value gap and created the OB here as well. So it would have been actually pretty perfect entry just at the open. Just entry here, stops at the low. Break even level, especially because we have such a big range here. Target 2R. It was, yeah, we'll probably take this out soon. Yeah, that would have been a really clean trade actually. What I didn't like is that we created the lows before the session or in between sessions. But we respected everything on the M5. And closed above here as well. That's pretty good trade, I think. Yeah, I'll definitely will take it into the folder here. Because we also manipulated a little bit here, right? So you could say London Open manipulated, but it didn't need to manipulate down here. Okay, so turn this off. So now we reached premium of the range again. We got lots of highs here and lows down there, so I'm not quite sure where we are heading to next. So I'm just gonna wait and see. I should have gone to the 1 minute because we swept the highs in premium. Swept. Range highs. Range lows. Tap the discount, the premium. If I see a double confirmation, maybe nah. Yeah, nah. The draw is not that clean to me. Maybe we could just die here and take us those lows, right? But we could also, that could just be the retracement to go higher then. Oh, maybe it changed something. We're looking if we can get a low time frames, a better view what price wants to do, because we tapped the discount now. If we fail to get to high prices here, we might be able to look for shorts again. Okay, session's over. It's fine. The AM session starts at 15:30, so right here. Yeah, so we died again in between sessions. Jesus Christ. Double swept the lows. Still got some liquidity down here. We also swept those highs here. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, we just expand towards the high here, I guess. And we close back inside the range. Could I have taken anything here? The 5 minute. We created the OB here after taking out those lows, but it was in between sessions. At 14:30, probably news, right? Let me check. Tuesday, yeah, but only orange news. So. But it looks pretty bullish here. But it's just in between sessions. But if that would have been in a session, that would have been a really nice entry, because we got the propulsion block here, we double swept the lows, we got the BPR here, we closed above the inverse fair value gap, created a new fair value gap on the buy side, have the OB here. So bias for the session would definitely be higher prices after double sweeping the low, especially because we have so much liquidity up here, like this high, this high, this high. Yeah, we double swept the lows, had bullish confirmation on the 5 minute, so bias was definitely higher. Yeah, the New York opened, the equities opened, manipulated below this low. Just nice, awesome setup. Created the OB in the next candle. So yeah, you could have just entered like here, stops below the low. First target this one, second target this one, and final TP would be up here. Obviously going break even after we took this high here. I think. Did we sweep anything here? Thanks. I think we swept Asia highs there. Oh no, we didn't. We swept them on. We swept it on YM. We actually swept a lot of stuff. Crazy. This high here, we swept that. Yeah, I would have gone break even, I think. Yeah, so break even here. Okay. I mean, we got the OB down here. It's pretty bad entry, I guess, right? I mean, if we just get a better entry, stops down here, and don't like FOMO along here, get a little bit of better entry. I mean, the OB is down here, right? So just around here, take partials off when we hit the target on ES or YM. So yeah, it's kind of a break-even trade, I guess. for me, because the entry would have been, yeah, I don't know. I would have taken the entry here to not miss the move. I don't know, I'll just leave it like that. So swap the highs. Rejected here pretty hard. So we'll probably go for the lows down there, like to those lows, would be my guess, or my bias. And the first one taken out, and the second one will follow soon after, I guess. Can we short 2 down there? We sweep those lows on YM. I mean, whatever. I don't think we did. So we can short. We can look for a short. We tag the. Maybe we can sweep that actually. That would have been nice. Maybe tag the premium of the range again. Double swap the lows now. We still got those highs. I don't like those. It's such a consolidation because we also got those lows in this one. Yeah. It might go there, but yeah, it's just not a high probability setup. Yeah. And in the 5 minutes. Yeah, I just don't like it. No. Yeah, no, we got those highs up here. So we're gonna get those as well now. PM session starts at 7. Back there somewhere. There you go. So yeah, after we double swap the high and consolidated above the M5 OB, or like didn't respect the, like we didn't see any reaction here. So I think we just got the OB here. 5 OB. We got this week low. Premium after this kind of this new range now. We actually have a SMT here. Wait a second. We actually had a SMT here. Yes, I could have taken longs. Yeah, but it's not a set I would have taken. So range lows to range highs. Weak low. Maybe we take the discount as well. Let's see. Yeah, we swept it again, tagged the discount now, perfect. So if we see a bullish reaction now, and we got all those equal highs here, and this one here. Closed, almost closed above, so yeah, I mean, such a bullish close. Might as well take it, stops at the low. P up here, because those are those highs. So got those AM session highs. We actually got all of those highs up here, so we can just scale out slowly. Yeah, I think those are the next targets actually for the PM session. Looks good. So let's see. Still respecting the fair value gap here. Also, again, we closed above the inverse fair value gap and also created a new fair value gap and closed above the OB. So yeah, it's just a good setup. I would go break even now. We got S2R. 2 hours here. So first TP hit, second TP hit as well. We're consolidating above the Asia highs. Did some other asset take the London highs again already? Nope. We're probably gonna scale out a little bit more here as we're consolidating. Don't really like that a lot. Double swap the highs now. You see, now we could see a possible reversal if we close below here. Yeah, so like probably something like that. So we double swap the highs now after taking liquidity. The AM session highs and yesterday daily high, actually previous day high. Yep. Those highs as well, but those are not session highs, so doesn't matter that much. Swap the highs here, double swap them, triple swap them actually. Yeah, if we now close below here, we could at least now see a return to 50% of the range, like that, this low, but I'd still would like to see a sweep of a high somewhere. When we closed below the range here, right? Yeah, nice. That's perfect. We swept this week high here. If we now close below here, I'm short. It doesn't really want to close below. Closed below now, but it took so long, so we have lots of liquidity here again. But maybe I'm gonna take it. Stops at the high. Oh. Yeah, okay, stops break even now. No way. Chance. No shot. But I mean, 2R was already here, so for sure would have taken something off. Did we take those lows on our asset? We for sure needed to, right? We didn't on ES. We also didn't on YM. That's crazy. So yeah, I think we will go down there again. Swept the week high here. Now dropped. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. So we just got the 2 hour here, and then break even. So yeah, that's fine. It was a nice PM session actually. Pretty clean. That rate was really important actually, because otherwise I wouldn't have taken anything. Because where do you put your stop? I mean, if you just short at the range lows, it could just run up higher again. But if you sweep a weak high, then reject again from the range middle, you also have somewhere to put your stop, right? Because yeah, otherwise it could easily go up here. So not a good reason, or not a good place to put your stop there. And also, yeah, it would not make sense RR wise. So yeah, so next day is gonna be at 9, like 1 hour later in Forex. It's because Forex starts at 8 a.m. in Germany time, but futures start at 9. And we have the wrong settings here. It's 3 to 5 now. It's 3 to 5. Not 2 to 5. Ah, that's Forex. Right. Yeah, Forex is 2 to 5, but that's 3 to 5. Why did I... Huh? Oh, that's not correct. So I've backtested with the wrong sessions, I guess. Nice. Perfect. Oh, man. Yeah, okay, whatever. Happens, I guess. No, it's correct. I mean, London session, we didn't really have any trades anyways. That's also why I only realized it now. But yeah, okay, then let's mark out all the liquidity again. We still got those highs from PM session. We retrace to not 50% of the range. Okay. Yeah, but we are so much in premium here. I'm not gonna take any trades here. I'd rather look for a reversal. Would be perfect if we sweep this high, and then we can look for a reversal, because that would be weak high inside of this big dealing range. Premium as well. So looking for shorts up here into those lows would be the game plan. Widows? Oh no, out there. Yeah, whatever. Let's just skip. In between sessions. AM session, shit, we missed it. So we swept those lows here. We say that's our range. This kind of the range, swept the lows. Equities open manipulated. Maybe we can double sweep it. And close above here to target the final. to target. I mean, we swept the high back there, right? Here. But we still got this high up here and those lows down there. Asia lows. We swept the Asia lows already on YM, so we got SMT here. So I'm more inclined to look for bullish PA. Look for longs when we close above here, for example. Maybe we sweep the lows again and then close above here. Okay. Lots of consolidation. Now we closed above, so now I would take a long, like somewhere here. Stops at the low, the SMT low. On TP would be up here, the high, maybe. I think I should put it down there. Give the entry a little bit lower, like this. I mean, it's just going to be a market somewhere here. It's not going to be that important to have the perfect fill to our at the PM session up there. Break even level is right here. Or I know it's going to be here. Break even level. And you swept this low here as well, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it here. I tagged us anyways, so I tagged the OB perfectly now. So now I would go break even. And yeah, nice, +2. That was a pretty clean setup. Nice one. Ah, that is the high that we marked at some point. Oh, we didn't know. But that would have been a good TP as well, because that's in premium of the range. Look at this range down here. We got this high and this high. So those would be the two targets. This one, this one. Main TP obviously here, and then another runner here. Nice one. Really nice, really good. Clean PA today. The SMT there was really important. So yeah, AM session hit this target here. Maybe in PM session we can look for a reversal down, like yeah, maybe those lows here. I mean, it was our SMT lows, right? But still, would be a pretty nice setup. Double sweep the highs or yeah, something. We will see. AM session is finished now, as we already took out the target. Gonna skip forward a little bit faster. So PM session starts. Oh, okay. Still takes some time. PM session starts here. So we swept the highs here. We swept those highs as well. So we could take range highs, range lows to range highs. We got this low right here as a first target for shorts. Yeah, and then 50% of the range. if we close yeah, that's nice. If you close below this here, because we double swept the range highs, like double confirmation, swept the highs here after taking out high time frame liquidity, swept the highs again here. If you close on the M1 below here, I'm gonna be short. Okay, double sweeps. Maybe we can even double sweep those highs. That would be even better. If we sweep them, yeah, we swept them on ES. So if we don't sweep them again, we got SMT. So our change in order flow would be here now. We close below there, I'm gonna be short. Okay, short here. We got the double swept range highs. SMT. Stops up there. Target. No, that's where we swept now. No. Target would be down here. So yeah, let's see. Now I would go break even here after we swept that. Slow. Nice, let's go. So first CP at this low here. That one. And second CP would be down here, right? It's beautiful price action again in the PM session. Crazy. Because we swept the high time from liquidity and premium of the range. So we looked for a reversal back to mid-range and took out those big lows here. Yeah, nice. 3 hour. At SMT at the highs as well. Perfect. Yeah, so PM session is done as well. Damn. Could have even shorted to completely dumped. Could have even shorted to down here. That would have been a crazy trade. Holy. Damn. 7.8 R. But I mean, there were no weak lows, right? So what am I targeting here? It's just, yeah. Yeah. But crazy dump in the PM session. Yeah, I think there were Thursdays, so Asia session. Oh no, it was Wednesday. Now we had Thursday. London session starts here. I think I have to go to 1 hour again because I'm not quite sure now. So I mean, we could arrange again this to this. That's the range we're working with, and also this low. But yeah, we got lots of, after sweeping this high here, or like this one here, I got lots of liquidity down here. So I'm more inclined to look for shorts above Asia highs, for example. That looks better for shorts. Grab the range highs or like Asia highs. Would even be cleaner if we just sweep the highs again and then drop, but I'm not sure if that one's going to be happening. Okay, now we close below the M5 OB, I think. This one. Sweeping the highs, and Asia highs as well. So target would now be Asia lows. I don't really like it that much. I mean, yeah, we are in premium of the range here. But still, that's a daily high, right? So it would be even better if you could sweep that. Especially because we don't have any SMT here. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna take a short. Okay, of course it was down there now. So we closed below the OB. Yeah, okay. Swap those highs. Double swap the highs. So maybe short here. Stops at the highs. Target Asia lows for 2R. This low here as well. And then just scale out slowly. But take off most here. Like there. At 4R. I mean, it's a 4R trade, right? So crazy. Okay. Yeah, it was a pretty good setup. I just didn't like that we had the daily high here. We did sweep again, but yeah, probably was pretty obvious, especially after the 15 close here. Swept weak highs, double swept the highs again, closed below the OB, created fair value gap as well. Yeah, okay, I missed that trade, but I'm still gonna put it here. Okay. So yeah, long session is over. AM session starts back here. RAM session, those lows down here are the targets. $15-minute, maybe sweep those highs. We got this range now. Sweep those highs. To premium, shorts to down here somewhere. I'm gonna clean this up. Those lows, all of them. Be nice. So let's see what the open's doing. I hope it manipulates the upside. It's starting, no, and immediately goes for lows. Great. We have SMT here. We do actually have SMT here at those lows, there to there, here. So we could potentially. We also have SMT here. No. Yeah, no. Maybe we can manipulate to the upside and then look for shorts, but I'm not gonna long here. No, it's not it. Okay, now we can look for shorts. We close below here, that would be a nice short entry. We didn't take premium. And we still got those highs here. Swap this low. Can we actually take a long here? Stops here. To I feel like that's a full entry. Because I think those highs look really good for Truswell, especially after closing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it actually. Stop somewhere down here. Up here to R. Yeah, see, it was a shit entry, I knew it. Yeah, didn't really make sense because we already took the buy side, went to premium of the range, so yeah, it was safe. Yeah, that wasn't a good trade for sure. No shot. Yeah, it's just consolidation, AM session. Crazy. But I mean, yeah, I mean, after I took the loss, it was obvious it's going to be a consolidation and shit PA. Because either we sweep the high ones, the low ones, the weak low here, and take the OB and then go higher to target, or if we close back below here, it's just cooked because then we're going to be ranging for the whole session probably. So let's wait for the PM session to start. At 7, it's going to be here. Okay, in the PM session, we deliver to the downside now after sweeping those highs, those highs here, and taking the premium of the range. Yeah, we still got all of those lows. Double swept the range highs here. Okay. I mean, the only plan I have right now is that we sweep those lows, like those AM or Asia session lows, and then look for a reversal to the upside again. Yeah, for example, after taking those, or especially after taking those, we can look for a reversal. Also already here. Did we take the lows? Oh, we already took the lows here, crazy. Okay. Yeah, let's see what the PM session provides. If we sweep those lows and then this plays to the upside again, I might take a long as we have SMT down here. But yeah, okay. Now we took the lows. Swept this right here. Swept this. Was this equal lows or was this a sweep? 666. That was a sweep actually, nice. Okay, so we could have actually longed this here then, as this was a sweep. We took the lows, swept the low here, had another sweep here of the lows of the weak low here, and now we can target this high as the first target, like those highs. Like this would probably be my break-even level, but we still got all of those. Yeah, no, that's gonna be the target. We still got all of those weak highs here, and we only swept it once. It wasn't a double sweep, but I think I'm inclined to take a long here, as we swept the lows again here and displaced higher. It had such a strong close here. I think that would be the trade. I think I would go break even here. Yeah. Yeah, break even. We took those highs. Yeah. Okay, break-even trade. We're probably gonna double sweep the lows now. right here. Yeah, I think that this day is over. Here's not going to be a setup anymore. That's crazy. So the bias was correct. Where was my stop actually? Yeah, I would have been stopped. Yeah. That was a good break even then. But yeah, let's skip forward to next session. Asia session, probably going to deliver to those highs already, I think. Oh, it was just consolidation. London starting. Do we have S&T between the lows? Asia lows. Because too long towards those equal highs here, I would need to see a sweep of those lows first. At least a SMT. But we did not have that, so just trading in the middle of the range. Okay, took the highs then. Now those would be good targets, I think. It depends on if we get rejected from the range highs here or not. If we get rejected, we can look for shorts into those lows. If we keep consolidating above, we might be able to catch a continuation towards those highs. For example, sweep a week low. Like if we, for example, sweep like this week low here, those, for example, and then get a, I think rather those, because the other one would be too deep into the accumulation zone here. Swept the low. Yeah, I guess we also swept that one here. And now, if we now get bullish reaction out of here, I would look to target the higher prices up there, the London lows from yesterday. But if we, that gap, for example, here, if we sweep, for example, those highs again and then reject lower, closing below here, then I think we will visit those Asia lows first. Yeah, then I would definitely short into those lows. Take the M5 for value gap. Swept those highs here. Yeah, I guess we swept those here. It's fine as well. And then we close like this. Yeah, that doesn't look that bullish to me anymore. I think I'm gonna wait another candle. One candle. If we close below the M5, what do you get? I'm still not in the trade, by the way. No, I would do a short here. Stop somewhere above here. Yeah. Nice. Because we closed below the M5 for value gap. Yeah, and stops above here. Because if we would have been bullish, we would have seen like continuation from here, right? Swept the range lows, the week lows, and discount off the range. M5 for value gap, but we got rejected here. Had this strong down move afterwards, also closed below the M5 here. Probably also on the M5 here. Yeah, that's where, yeah, that's exactly where I entered. Okay. So pretty clean trade here again. No. It was actually out of session, right? It was out of session, so I'm not sure if I would have taken this in a live market. Probably not. But still it delivered. So that's pretty cool to see, I guess. Yeah, well, so let's go to the next AM session, 15:30. It's gonna be soon. I think we had 14:30 news here on Friday. Yes, that was a pretty big move. Yeah. Core PCE price index. Alright. So we swept those, double swept the lows now here. Yeah, price looks pretty bearish now. Clean up the chart a little bit. Swap those lows once, swap them again. If we sweep those lows, I can look for reversal back into the range. Swap the lows now. The other target is so, like the other sell side is so much further down that I doubt that we get there after 15:30 is not even there yet. Equities open isn't there already. Well, not yet. Maybe we sweep those. We already traded the OB and have such a strong close. So I could also see that we take those highs, those weak highs at the open. I think actually, I would risk it. Is it good? No, it's not really that. We have such a strong close here. I can easily see it sending it from here. It's gonna probably sweep the low seat before, right? Yeah, it was so obvious. Okay, so that was the first loss. Risking less, I guess, because it was before the open. But now we can easily take the long here. Stops below the low. Now targeting higher because we double swept the lows, seen displacement. So yeah, this would be the target. This can also be the target. Because if we look at the higher range, like the bigger range, that's weak highs inside the premium of the range. So yeah. Like this. I'm gonna go break even when we sweep this high. Yeah, okay, easy. So the first loss was, yeah, I wasn't sure if we would immediately expand at the open. Normally don't trade before the open, but yeah, and we often double sweep the low as well, so yeah, meh trade. But that one was really nice. And yeah, let's also take a look at the PM session today. Oh my god. PM session completely sent. Crazy. That could have been a way bigger trade than it was. What was my target was here, right? Crazy. Could have targeted all those highs. Yeah, I should have taken a look at the H1. This high, this high, this high. That was clean. That's a really clean setup. Now we can look for a reversal in PM session above those highs. Back into mid-range. PM session starts way back. That's 3. Shit. We already reversed during in between sessions. Damn, we already tagged the mid-range as well. I mean, we swept this here now, this high, also in premium of the range. We still got those lows down here, which is also the daily open. So we could actually look for shorts again with all those, all this low resistance liquidity. Close below here maybe. Yeah, I think we'd short here. But where would I put my stops? Don't have SMT here anywhere. I think I would wait for another sweep somewhere here and then look to short here somewhere. Nice. Bro, what is this pair? Damn. I didn't want to take it because there was like no, like it was not a sharp retrace, like not a sharp reversal, and putting the stops here when you have target here and all of this low resistance liquidity, that looks way better. If we close below here, for example, now, it would be the way better short. Yeah, exactly. So shorting here, stops above the highs, target to R, I like those lows. Yeah, perfect, nice. Okay, bias was definitely wrong there. Yeah, I mean, we already tagged the premium at discount of the range, right? And we were still bullish on the high time frames. So, yeah. Happens. Took a loss there. Well, yeah, I think the PM session is kind of cooked now. All of those equal highs. Oh, we got SMT at the. We got SMT here. That's nice. Maybe now we can take for look. Oh my god, no. Like if I want to look for a reversal, I don't want this price action, or at least I would like a sweep of those and then target lower. But yeah, it's just not great pure. Cooked. So yeah, that was end of the week, end of the backtesting session, because we're now back at lifetime. So yeah, it took lots of trades. Most of them were wins. That was a loss. That was a win. Break even. Break even or loss. Win. Break even or win, one of the two. Win, and win. So yeah, it was a really awesome backtesting session. Yeah, looking forward to trading NQ next week.